Welcome back to Noticed Mind. Sometimes in life, we feel as though we have lost our way. But what if the road was never really lost? What if the thing that became lost was our own mind? In Buddhism, Manjushri Bodhisattva represents great wisdom. He is often depicted holding a brilliant sword of wisdom. But this sword is not meant to harm anyone. It cuts through ignorance, anger, fear, greed, and attachment, the things that prevent us from seeing clearly. Long ago, a young woodcutter entered the sacred mountains of Wutai to gather firewood. As evening approached, a powerful wind swept through the mountains. Thick mist covered the path. The young man walked faster and faster, trying to find his way. But the more he searched, the more lost he became. Fear began to fill his heart. Then, through the mist, he saw an old monk sitting peacefully on a blue stone. The young man hurried toward him and asked, "Master, I can no longer see the road. How can I find my way home?" The old monk looked at him calmly and asked, "Is the mist covering your eyes, or is it covering your mind?" The young man became silent. Those words struck his heart. For the first time, he realized that he had been looking only at the mist outside. He had never looked at the mist inside himself. He saw his greed. He saw his fear. He saw his anger. And he saw the attachments that had been controlling his life. Then the old monk raised his hand. A golden sword of wisdom appeared. With one gentle movement, the sword cut through the mist. Golden light spread across the valley. The clouds slowly disappeared, and the mountain path became clear. The young woodcutter turned around, but the old monk was gone. Above the clouds, Manjushri Bodhisattva appeared, riding a mighty blue lion and holding the golden sword of wisdom. In that moment, the young man understood. Manjushri does not simply show us the road. He teaches us how to see the road clearly. Our lives can be like that mountain. Sometimes we blame other people. Sometimes we blame our circumstances. Sometimes we blame our past. But the greatest obstacle may be the confusion inside our own heart. When anger rises, ask yourself, what pain is hiding underneath this anger? When fear appears, ask, what am I truly afraid of losing? When you cannot let something go, ask, why am I holding on so tightly? These questions are like small swords of wisdom. They do not destroy the world around us. They cut through the darkness that prevents us from seeing it clearly. So when you feel lost in life, don't immediately ask, where is the road? First, ask, is my mind clear enough to see it? Because sometimes the road was never lost. Only the mind was. Da Ju Wenshu. Great wisdom. Manjushri. May the wisdom of Manjushri illuminate every heart lost in the mist. May every confused mind find clarity, and every lost heart find its way home.